All right, welcome back to another one of our film reviews. Today we are talking Chicago Bears rookie running back Kyle Monangai. I tell you what, Bears fans, this kid made a lot of noise in the preseason and in camp, and he's starting to show out, doing some good things running the football, but he's a complete football player, guys. We'll break down everything he did so well in Chicago's recent victory. As always, if you're a fan of these film reviews and want to help support us so we can do more of them, consider becoming a member of our channel. There's a link in the description box below that will take you right there. But without further ado, let's jump right into the film. All right, let's open up with the running play, and there's Kyle Monangai, number 25, the rookie running back, lined up in a single back set, obviously right behind the quarterback, Caleb Williams. It's going to be standard inside zone concept stuff, right? Tight end's going to be working out, base reach from the tackle, double team right here, trying to reach this defensive tackle right there, working up to the next level. Everyone doing backside cutoff blocks, scoop techniques on the backside, and Monangai's just going to take this track and try and find a cutback lane wherever he can, whether it's inside, whether it's all the way this way, or he can also keep it wide, depending on wherever the hole is. This play is all about vision and trusting your blocks, and it is incredibly well blocked, folks, by the center and right guard. They get this reach and get up to the next level. Monangai does a good job pressing, hitting the hole, navigating some trashing, and turning it into a really good run. Let's check it out. There's a snap. There's the inside zone. Huge hole, huge crease. North and south, navigate, big run, 24 yards. Guys, this is so well blocked. Look at this at the point of attack. Center right guard. Reach, center reaches him, gets him on the ground. Really well done right there. Get up to the next level, hat on the hat. Monangai does a great job navigating that trash. So right here, he's wondering if he should cut it back. He sees that offensive lineman, he sees Dalman, he sees the defensive lineman, says, okay, I'm going to press it wide. And then right here, he gets north and south. Foot in the ground, north and south, upfield. Really good job here by Kyle Monangai. Now, to be fair, this is a huge hole that a lot of people could have run through, right? This isn't something where Monangai would be special. But you know, with rookies sometimes, and we'll show some plays earlier in the sequence, or later in the sequence, excuse me, rookies sometimes miss out on opportunities, and Monangai does a great job. It's an inside zone, sees the trash right there, avoids it, put foot in the ground right there, north and south. You know, sometimes good running backs take advantage of the holes when they're there and turn them into big plays, right? The worst thing you can do as a running back, receiver, quarterback, whatever position you play, is if the offensive line does a great job and you don't take advantage of it. Number 25 does take advantage of it right here. Nice play for the Bears. All right, from the wide copy, looks really good. I mean, look at this crease. My goodness gracious. I tell you what, Kyle Monangai, if you didn't make this run, I would be very disappointed. This is so well blocked. How about the guys, right tackle and tight end, hats on hats there, keeping these defensive linemen, these defensive ends wide, allows the running back to hit it nice and easy. But here's the thing from Kyle Monangai. Right here, he sees all these bodies, carefully avoids them, nice, stays wide, and then gets north and south, and then falls forward. Again, it's an easy run from Monangai. There's a lot of harder runs we'll show later on, but just doing your job here. If the offensive line dominates like this, it better be a 20-plus yard run. And right here, we see from the rookie running back, he gets that done. Nice work. All right, this next play is a whole lot harder for the rookie running back, and there he is once again in a single back set. It's going to be a play action to him this time. He's just going to fake like he's getting the handoff and getting the pass protection right here. The Bears are going to bring 15 O'Dunes right there, pre-snap motion, to try and get flow from the linebackers and safeties that direction. And right here, the tight end, Colston Loveland, he's one-on-one with some pass pro right here. This defensive end shoots down inside. Loveland kind of lets him go because it's a gap protection. That leaves Monangai one-on-one on a defensive end with a full head of steam. 25 does a great job giving his quarterback a chance. I love his fight. I love his effort. Let's check it out. There's motion. There's a snap. Play action. Picks up 58. Gets driven back near Caleb Williams. Quarterback has to scramble. Looking for something. Stays alive. Can't quite connect. Really good job by Caleb Williams just keeping this alive. But let's look at Monangai here. This is a terrible situation for any running back, let alone a rookie. Defensive end, free and clear, straight shot at the quarterback. How many times do we see when this happens? Quarterback gets killed, sack, fumble, right? Best case scenario, maybe a throwaway or maybe miraculously hits a check down or something like that. This is a situation where your tight end misses the block and you're just dead to rights. Running back immediately sees what's going on, goes from the handoff to pick him up, gets his hands on there immediately. You can see, watch how he goes fake handoff right there to striking with his hands right there, doing everything he can, working his feet, staying on him. You talk about effort, guys? This is what I love about this young back. There's a lot of plays we'll show where it's effort with him. It's his physical nature. He's a football player, folks. It doesn't matter if he's running through huge holes or he's picking up defensive ends and pass pro, catching the ball out in the flat, or turning short yardage situations into first downs and touchdowns. This young back is a football player. 7th round steal, no doubt about it. Love this play here from Kyle Monangai. All right, from the wide copy, you can see 25 right there. We get the motion across the formation. He gets a snap. Right there, he's like, oh my goodness. And I tell you what, you freeze frame it right here. This is a sack 99% of the time. Monangai does his best to pick him up, stays on him, keeps working his feet. Now look, he gets blown back into Caleb Williams a little bit, but that's going to happen, right? He can't even get into his pass protection stance because the moment he's done with the play fake, he's got the defensive end right on him, but he keeps working. Right here, gets hit, adjusts his hands, stays on him, keeps working his hands, doesn't hold, doesn't tackle, doesn't do anything stupid, and ends up winning the rep. Ironically, of Caleb Williams, he feels the pressure, so he feels like he has to escape. But he actually has a decent pocket there. And I'm not blaming Williams, of course. When you get this pressure right in your face right away, I mean, the smart thing to do is to get out of dodge. I mean, most running backs, they don't pass protect this well. So I understand 18 right there. He's like, listen, my guy's going to get killed. I got to get out of here. And I understand exactly where he's thinking. But going forward, he may hang in the pocket. He may step up right there, and he may take a shot down the bottom of the screen. One-on-one chance maybe for a big play, right? This is where the Bears offense is going. Kyle Monangai gives them an extra element. We know Swift is the number one guy and, does a lot of great things and is a veteran back. But Kyle Monangai is an effort player who's a complete football player. He adds another element to this rapidly improving Bears offense. All right, going back to the running game, there's Kyle Monangai again lined up in a single back set behind Caleb Williams. It's going to be a short yardage situation, and what the Bears are going to run is kind of a lead toss going this direction, offensive left, the left side of your screen. They're going to take the tight end H-back over here, send him in motion pre-snap, and he's going to lead through this gap. Loveland's going to take this gap. We're going to get a little zone double team action right here, working up to the next level, and Monangai is going to take this toss and just get the first down however he can. Now, this is a situation where a lot of running backs, they get this toss and they try and, bounce it outside and press it wide to get a home run. They try and cut it back across the field to turn it into a big play. Listen, it's short yardage. You're winning. The Saints got a little momentum, right? They got a couple scores. Let's just get some first downs, kill the clock, slow the momentum, get more points. That's exactly what 25 does here. Smart, savvy play. Let's check it out. There's the motion. There's a snap and toss. Inside run, falls the blocks, north and south, finishes, first down. Again, there's maybe a chance right here, maybe to bounce it, maybe, right? Maybe right here early on, maybe cut back, right? Maybe you have a chance to turn it into a huge play. But guess what? You're winning. You're at home. You're playing good football. The Saints team's got a little momentum. Let's get some first downs. Let's kill some clock. Let's kill the momentum for the New Orleans Saints. Get first downs. That's what we get here, right? Lower your shoulder. Right there, linebacker in the hole. That's Stutzman. Good young player for the New Orleans Saints. I liked him out of Oklahoma. The Saints got a good one, folks. And right here, mano-a-mano in the hole. Monangai is able to fight it off and just get enough for the first down. It's big boy football right there, and that's what you got to do. Winning football is not about the home run hits, right? They'll be there. You'll call the plays where guys are wide open, and Caleb Williams will make something special happen, right? We've seen it from the Bears this season. But winning football is getting the first downs. It's denting the momentum of the opposition when they get it. It's the NFL. These games are going to be close. Every single one of them, at least at some point during the game. And right here, Monangai does a smart thing. He doesn't get cute. He doesn't try and bounce it outside to be a hero or cut it back across the field to be a hero. He says, listen, I'm just going to get the first down, keep the chains moving. Nice play. All right, from the wide copy, you can see the H-back in motion. There's the toss. And you can see if I freeze frame it right here, there's a chance maybe to bounce it out here, at least from his perspective. Maybe even cut back. But how many times do we see rookie running backs, young running backs, right? They try and bounce it outside or they cut it back and a holding penalty happens or they get dropped for a 3 or 4 yard loss and momentum shifts, right? Right now, the Bears, they're in control of the game, but the Saints have a little bit of juice. What's the best way to kill the momentum? Get first downs, run the football down their throat, be physical at the point of attack. That's what 25 does here. Doesn't mess around, north and south, absorbs the contact, and falls forward to move the chains in a short yardage situation. This is winning football. Love this from Kyle Monangai. All right, now in the receiving game, there's 25 directly to the right of Caleb Williams. He's just going to leak out in the flat just like this. Standard stuff. They're going to get motion pre-snap across the formation. It's the Bears. It's Ben Johnson. They're going to get a lot of motion. It's an easy read and throw right here to get the ball out of quarterback's hands just to get a few yards. But I want you guys to focus on 25's effort and his physicality. This is next level stuff. So excited, so pumped for this kid. Let's check it out. There's motion. There's a snap. Quick throw. Out in the flat, right there. Nice little 4 yard gain. Nothing special, right? Right? Short throw. Good job. Stay ahead of the chains. Watch what happens. Breaks a tackle. Makes a man miss. Breaks a tackle. Falls forward. You talking about winning football, guys? This is what it's about. Again, first downs. Dent the momentum. Break the will of the opposition. This is how you do it. Because right here, the Saints are like, listen, we'll give you 4 yards. We'll rally and tackle. Get to 2nd and 6, and we'll keep playing. Instead, Monangai's like, listen, I'm going to embarrass 1, 2, 3, and finally the 4th guy to make sure I move the chains. This is championship effort, guys. A rookie 7th rounder. I tell you what, there's a lot of comparisons between the Kansas City Chiefs rookie, Isaiah Pacheco, former rookie 7th rounder, I should say. He's been playing a lot of football. I see it. Complete football player. Is he, the greatest athlete in the world? Is he going to set any records in the 100-meter dash or anything like that? No, but being a complete good football player, physical football player who delivers championship effort with high IQ plays, Kyle Monangai, guys, he's at the top of that list. All right, from the wide copy, you get the motion right there across the formation. There's the snap. Quick, easy read, right? Make it easy for the quarterback. This is how quarterbacks get great stats, by the way, right? You make the easy read. You throw a 2-yard throw to your running back in the flat. What does he do? Embarrasses everyone else for about 6, 7, 8 yards after contact, right? Caleb Williams, before it's all said and done, right? Where's the ball snapped to 18? He throws the football to the 18, and he ends up getting credit for, where does he end up here? Let's see, all the way up to the 26. He gets credit for an 8-yard completion, 8-yard attempt, right? That's a good number for doing almost nothing, just making the right read. And this is what makes it so easy for quarterbacks. This is how Caleb Williams gets great numbers and the Bears offense starts clicking, right? Easy throws, easy read. Don't have to throw it down the field. Don't have to scramble. Don't have to sit in the pocket. O-line doesn't have to hold up for very long. Just quick throw out to Kyle Monangai, makes 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th guy miss. Nice play. Now let's hear from the sponsor of today's video. I wanted to take a minute today to talk about something that's important to me, and I know it's important to a lot of you guys as well, and that's having a great website or application with all the data you need, whether you're a fan, whether you're creating a YouTube show, whether you're into gambling. Having that website or application with phenomenal data at your fingertips is critical, and that's why we're excited to work with our sponsor today, and that is Outlier. Outlier is a phenomenal website, guys. It's super user-friendly and it collects all the data, whether you're into betting or whether you're just a fan looking for information. It's one of these things in today's day and age with the internet and all these sources, it can be hard to find good, solid pieces of data in one location. Outlier is the place to go for that. And the best part is, guys, they're offering a free 7-day trial. And trust me, after the 7-day trial, you're going to stay on. It's that good. Use our code SMI7. There's also a link in the description box below to get access to that free 7-day trial. Outlier, super user-friendly. It's got all kinds of tools at your fingertips to manipulate their insights, to send things directly to sports books if it's time to place your bets. It's an awesome application. Make sure you check it out. Again, use our code SMI7 for a free 7-day trial. There's a link in the description box below. Make sure you check it out today. All right, going back to the running game from a single back look, you can see Monangai right there lined up directly behind Caleb Williams. So they're going to bring a motion receiver across pre-snap, and it's going to be a fake reverse, and then it's just going to be standard inside run this direction. H-back right there, he's going to come across the formation and kick out the defensive end. And up front for the Chicago Bears, it's just basic gap schemes. We're going to get base block there, double team action here, base block here, and Kyle Monangai is just taking the inside handoff and just get north and south wherever he can. Again, you talk about effort, you talk about physicality. This is what 25 brings. Let's check it out. There's a snap, inside run, fake reverse, north and south, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, down to the 1. You talk about effort. I know I've said that like 5,000 times, but guys, this is what it's all about. This play right here, it's dead. He's off the ground. He is off the ground, guys. The running back's off the ground at the 4. And he keeps working. Keeps working. Look at this effort, right? DJ Moore is like, what the heck? This play's over. And he's still fighting. He's fighting for every inch. He's fighting for his football life. And this kind of effort is contagious. It builds in a locker room. It builds on a team. Look, this is pretty well blocked. Again, good double team at the point of attack. They don't quite get up to the linebacker. He misses right there, but he stays on him. Again, when you have effort, guys, offensive line, you know what they love? They then, after they miss their blocks, they're like, oh, crap, this isn't good. But you know what? I'm going to keep fighting anyway. We're going to keep fighting anyway. And when you have that mentality, you win. I mean, look at 52 here, guys. Look at this. Pancake? Are you kidding me? The Bears are physical. I don't want to hear about Caleb Williams. I don't care about DJ Moore, Romo Dunes, Luther Burden. Look, I know they can throw the football. Defense is a takeaway machine. I want to talk about the Bears' physicality, guys. And it starts up front with the offensive line and guys like Swift, and most importantly, in my opinion, Kyle Monangai emerging as a true stud for this Bears offense. All right, for the wide copy, take a look at this. Again, we're going to get a little motion pre-snap. We're going to get the fake reverse, handoff inside. Right there, play's dead. It's down to the 3, down to the 4. No biggie. Good job, Saints D. It's not dead. He's still working, still working, still working. Great effort, winning effort, physicality. This is what it is. This is what the Bears have become. People talk about Caleb Williams' growth and all that. Yes, that's incredibly important. It's the most important thing, I think, for the long-term trajectory of this team. But this physicality, this toughness, this effort, this is special stuff in Chicago. All right, this is the very next play, and guys, this is Ben Johnson at his smartest. I mean, this is some crazy stuff. So it's at the 1 yard line. You expect simple inside run, maybe quarterback sneak, tush push, right? It's 2025. Everyone runs a tush push, not the Bears. So what they're going to get here, they're going to bring 84 in motion pre-snap, and he's going to lead on the defensive end. Komet right here is going to get a little help initially, then he's going to work out. We're going to get down blocks here across the board from everybody here, cut block here, and we're going to pull the center. I mean, this is a crazy play to run out to 1, but it works to perfection. There's no stopping this play if teams try and pinch everyone inside, right? If everyone's trying to stop the tush push and quarterback sneak, let me clean up the screen. If you got all these bodies inside, basically what the Saints are saying, listen, you're going to try and run toss, inside run, or toss or outside zone, that direction, and we got 3 guys here. So you know what Ben Johnson says? Well, we'll just block out. We'll have everyone come and block out. We'll pull someone, block out, and block down, and guess what? Huge hole, and we'll score. That's what happens. Let's check it out. There's motion. There's a snap. Touchdown. That easy. And this is a great play on the backside by 99. I mean, this is a great athletic play. Otherwise, this is a walk-in, right? This is like, I think Kyle Monangai actually right here kind of pulls up a little bit because I think he's going to like walk in and start celebrating. And Chase Young, number 99, who's a good player, by the way, does a phenomenal job with an effort. I mean, that's high effort across the board. But this is beautiful design and well executed. They've got the center pulling at the 1 yard line. I don't think I've ever seen that before, guys. He gets out in space, delivers the block, easy touchdown. I mean, this Bears offense, guys, they are starting to click. And with this defense, they're a serious threat. All right, from the wide copy, it looks even better. Watch the center pull out of here. Block there, block there. I mean, look at this crease, guys. I mean, this is a walk-in touchdown. Young here, this is one of the best plays I've seen a defensive end effort-wise make. Because this is a situation where you think it's going to be a sneak. You think maybe a boot. He just puts his foot in the ground and hustles just to give it an effort, right? Credit to him 100%. Colston Loveland, you get tripped up and hog-tied a little bit there. That's not great. Need a little bit more physicality from the young tight end. But from a scheme and execution perspective, right there, Monangai finishes it off. Touchdown Bears. All right, that's it on a running play, and there's Kyle Monangai right there once again in a single back set behind Caleb Williams. It's going to be another standard inside zone stuff, right? We're going to get zone double team between the guard and the center, working up to the next level. We're going to get zone double team between the tight end and the tackle before working up to the next level. We're going to get motion right here, pre-snap to try and get some flow from the linebackers and safeties. Backside scoops here as normal, what you get from the zone schemes on the backside. And we're going to get Kyle Monangai, again, getting the handoff and going north and south, finding a hole wherever he can. And this is so well blocked, guys, but I think it speaks to what the Bears are going to quickly become and how they can be dominant this season. Let's check it out. There's motion. There's a snap. Zone concept. Navigates north and south. Finishes. Nice run. Look how well blocked this is, guys. Look at this center right guard. Look at that movement. Look at that dent in the defense and get up to the next level. I tell you what, give credit where credit is due when it comes to Kyle Monangai trusting his blockers. One of the things that happens with young running backs, especially guys that were stars in college, they think they're superheroes. They're like, listen, I can do it all by myself. Not in the NFL. You got to trust your scheme, trust the blockers. And Monangai, he trusts these guys, and he should with blocks like this. Always running north and south. Almost never gets cute. Runs hard, finishes hard. We showed it during this entire film review. Guys, this Bears team, we know Caleb Williams has a great arm, and the receivers and Ben Johnson, they can do some special things. But it's this running game. It's the physicality, swift, and now Kyle Monangai emerging, pass protection, catching the ball in the backfield, running hard, finishing runs, taking advantage of big holes just like this. This Bears offense with 25 in the mix has become extremely lethal.